crying, our land of righteousness.
The spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they flow like a river. I said the blood of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they flow like a Red Sea. Spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they rise like a big storm. Rise up, spiritually and physical. Rise up, on anybody, with they again, this my freedom. Rise up, on anybody, with they again, this Biafra. Our Father who art in heaven, oh, we say hallowed be thy name, oh. We dey wait for your kingdom to come, oh, right here on earth as it is in heaven, oh. We say promise, you promise your children, promise, you promise your people, oh. We say promise, you promise the Biafra. Yeah, since amalgamation we see the suffer. They start to killing us since 1945. Till the today they are not satisfied. Yeah, we're like a stranger in the land of scavengers. Then they kill us, then they eat us. So they make war govern us and our senators. Don't turn against us, they want to stop us, but they cannot stop us. Yeah, Biafra is unstoppable, unstoppable, it's unstoppable, because the fire is unquenchable, unquenchable, unquenchable. Freedom, if you're blocking on the Biafra, freedom, cause if you're blocking on the Biafra, freedom, make you freedom to go. Too much, because they cried on it too much, yo. Because they suffered on it too much, yo. In a nation, because they killing on it too much, yo. Because they suffered on it too much, yo. Because they cried on it too much, yo. In a nation, my brother, rise up, yeah, let's march into the promised land, our paradise. I am that I am, says the Lord, is a mighty man in battle. Whenever he say yes, nobody can say no. I say nobody can battle with the Lord, oh. Papa, whoa, no, all this killing them are killing Biafrans in Nigeria, whoa, those who go a million so they want to kill before they go leave us as a Biafran. A million so they want to kill before they go see us as a nation. Me they ask United Nations, me they ask European Union, in my nation,
Tropical Mix.
Project is on course. It remains sacrosanct. It is irreversible, and no amount of force can dampen nor quench the ingenuity and the resilience of the indomitable Biafran spirit. There is only one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, people of conscience around the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As always, this is Biafra Human Right and Freedom Radio Station, and we are streaming live through. This is Radio Biafra Extra, rather, and we are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station. As we all know, Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station is being anchored by Diokpa Uche Okafor Mefo. Diokpa Uche Okafor Mefo hails from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He is the man who has assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one truth. I do not expect everyone to understand the mindset behind it. But one day, you shall. And of course, many of you are beginning to understand the mindset behind those words. The journey has just begun. By the special grace of the Almighty Creator, I remain George Onyibe. I hail from Anioma Province. Anioma Province is in Delta State. And of course, I repeat, every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. This having been said, I will move on to acknowledge members of the Biafran de facto customary government, the embodiment of pro-Biafran group who against all odds has come together to see how the Biafran restoration project can be reviewed for more efficiency regarding every activities that need to take place. And of course, the de facto customary government is headed by Alhaji Asari Dokubo, deputized by our sister Rita Anebogo. We have the implementation committee, the parliamentarian, and of course, the advisory body. Men of honor and dignity who are working very hard to ensure that this project is not destroyed. Acknowledge all of them this evening. People like Dr. Okado, our brother Mazi Uchenna Sebu, of course Mazi Ikenanwano Nenyi, Mazi Ugono, our daddy in the Lord, Mazi Ubidi, and a host of others too numerous to mention. Biafrans appreciate you this evening. I will as well go on to acknowledge members of the Biafra Nation Alliance. Dr. Ngokenkwo, our brother Mazi Uzurumba, Mazi Chimezie, our formidable media team, Mazi Ukum, Mazi Odiugini, Agwonwanye, Ada Biafra. Of course, you are highly appreciated. You are doing the right thing, and in time, Biafrans will truly appreciate you. And of course, as customary demand, I have to acknowledge the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu. For record purposes, IPOB mean the indigenous people of Biafra, and that is who we are. That is our name. But inside the IPOB, you have IPOB in Scavenia, you have IPOB led by the DOS, you have IPOB led by Uche Mefo, you have IPOB led by George Onyibe, you have IPOB led by other pro-Biafran group. But specifically, when we refer them as the indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, you understand how they function. They are on my platform already. The only thing they know how to do is to curse. It is their lot. Let them continue. They curse everybody out, they insult everybody out, they blackmail everybody. That is how they want to get the Biafra we came here to fight for. They are misguided brothers. Sometimes we refer them to as zombie because their brain is no longer functioning. Indigenous people of Nnamdi Kanu, Abeno Pabe could not stop us. Aruchuku cannot stop us. Your Elohim and Aluhua cannot stop us. It's just that it's a matter of time our people will see clearly the mess you have caused in the whole system. And I can only pray it's not too late for us to correct it. Or else in another 5 decades, the next generation of Biafrans will have to pay for your activities on this very day. This having been said, I encourage you, China Sanguru and other members of the gangster called US, please deploy more people. It is your insult that motivates what we do here. Without it, we understand we are not doing anything. I must move on to acknowledge the Creator, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. On daily basis, we ask him, do we continue? Do we move? He said, continue. All these things must happen. Continue. At the right time, I will manifest myself. Because it is clearly evidence that God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. And so we are doing what we can do for ourselves. And at the right time, in due season, God will do what he alone can do. And so acknowledge him as always. Anyị na-aja gị mma maka n'eziokwu ịmara mma ịhụnanya na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dajụ inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ebu alfa na omega dadi anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o ise. And of course, as always, this evening we continue from our series, which may last for some days or maybe in 2 weeks. Our team still remain. They need to review our strategic position. We are strategically positioned to restore Biafra. And this strategic position must be reviewed because a lot of things are going wrong already. Every instrument that is meant to give us Biafra is being destroyed before our very eyes. And we cannot afford to keep quiet. Yesterday we look at the need why we cannot allow anybody to sell the next generation of Biafra. And today, under the same theme, our topic is the value and restoration of our nation Biafra must be protected. The value, the values and restoration of our nation Biafra must be protected. For most people who constantly ask, what is the next way forward? I still want to continue to encourage you to be patient and open-minded to this teaching on this series. In the real sense, I want to remind us that value is simply restoration, and restoration is value. When I say protecting our value, when I say protecting the project, they are the same. The project itself must be protected, and it can only be protected by protecting our values. These two pillars upon which the Biafra Restoration Project is anchored on must be protected. And then, if we want to find out a brief explanation or definition of what value is, it could be referred to a personal standard and the self-discipline based on common sense and wisdom of knowing what the proper moral rules and discipline are, and the amount of willingness to see themselves and others abide by those rules. Those are the values. Those are definitions of value. Now let's go back a little bit. For so many years, as far as I can remember, since the creation of Nigeria, the Northerners, as you think they are ignorant, congregate around themselves. They always refer to the umbrella known as Northerners. You have the Nupe, you have the Gwari, you have the TVs, you have the Idomas, you have the Igbos under Northern umbrella. Now let's reveal it. You have Igbo Northerners. Most of you have not known this. Why did I say so? Benue State were referred to as Northern State until recently they begin to disassociate from this umbrella. And that is because another agenda is toppling the whole system. And so in Benue State, you have Igbo people. In Benue State, you have Idoma people. You have TV people. You have Zakembia. You have Olengbecho. You have so many tribes there. Most of which are Biafrans. But they were not tenants. Most of them still go by that idea that they are not tenants. Everybody in the north gathered under that umbrella. And what did they do? They fought very hard to hijack this, our country, supposedly Nigeria. They fought very hard. But today, the Hausa Fulanis and all that tribe that makes up the Northerners, as they call themselves, they've achieved their aim. They've achieved their purpose. What they are doing at the moment is sustainability. They want to sustain your emasculation. They want to sustain your deprivation. They want to sustain your suffering. Because they've achieved everything they want. The Fulani is less than, should I say 3% of Nigeria? But with the idea, with the ability to inculcate other tribes, other ethnic nationality, other nations into that umbrella called the Northerners, they achieve great things for themselves. Our value and the Biafra Restoration Project. And then you go to the west. The Ekale, the Ijebus, the Ifes, among others, within the Yoruba nation, they create a platform that, irrespective of the fact that two Yoruba can be communicating without one here understanding the other, but under one command, Omodudu Alimi, they come together. They have a value they want to protect. And it is this value that helps them to remain focused when any project is raised within their own jurisdiction, within their own area. But this is what we lack in Biafra land. This value is what is not in place in Biafra land. And it has weakened the Biafra nation greatly. And one of my posts, somebody wrote, is from Delta. And it said, I love the idea or the mindset or the narratives of Biafra Human Rights and Freedom radio station. But George Onyibe should be called to order to stop saying that every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And so that is his offense. But the point is, I see your level of ignorance, and most of you don't even know the solution to the problem that we are facing as a people. Because it boils down to the same thing. And now let me take time to review why value must be protected. As much as we will fight to protect this project, we cannot allow anybody to destroy our value. And this is something every Biafra must begin to fight to restore. Now, the generation of 1967 and 1970 rose up under the leadership of Dean Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu and declared the state of Biafra. The Nigerian state, in collaboration with their allies, fought the Biafran nation. But do you know there is nothing like Anioma province? I want our people to get the picture clearly. And so when we say we are Biafrans, the ideology behind, or the mindset behind those words is deeper than most of you can imagine. And so ordinarily, I would have come out and say, Abo is not Biafra. Anioma is not Biafra. Because for some reasons, some issues were unattended to. And of course, these are as a result of the plan of the enemy. They leave us everywhere. If Igbo man in Benue State is a northernant, what is your problem as a Delta man who say you are not a Biafran? But you are not looking at the tiniest part of the information given on this picture. You are just looking at the wider scope of it. Our value and this project must be protected. And under that very Biafra, Ijaw Nation were there. Efik were there. Ibibio Anang were all there. And in Delta, who is Delta? Where do you come from? And so I will encourage that. I don't even know where to classify him, to go and review your statement. I do not stand to speak for Delta people, but of course a platform will be created where everybody, every Biafrans will be allowed to express themselves, empty their fears. And all this can only be possible if we have a value that can be envied, a value that we can cherish, a value that can protect our people. And so the Biafran people for a very long time could not come together. Somebody is always doing one thing or the other. Somebody is always distracting one thing or the other. And now, tonight, I remind you as a Biafran. You are a Biafran in Benue State, you are a Biafran in Kogi State, you are a Biafran in Edo State, you are a Biafran in South or Southeast, as the case may be. Not until we have developed the capacity to be able to work as one impenetrable unit, we are just wasting our time. We are wasting our time. And to be able to get to this point, it is our value that will redefine our determination, our commitment to this very project. Let me come down to another side. Let me digress. Maybe you'll be able to get the picture clearly. Before now, we used to hear Igbo can rule themselves. Igbo can rule themselves. This is value. The Northernant, the Westernant, Arewa and Oduduwa. Any small thing they say, Igbo can rule themselves. Igbo can rule themselves. considering the current stage of things, how would you view such statement before now? They have started saying it again. Why? Because there are some criminal-minded individuals who want to blackmail everybody, who want to prove to the world, yes, we can't rule ourselves, and yet we want a nation. These statements are used against us. This derogated statement is targeted against us because some people toy with our value as it is being done today. I have heard people say, for instance, instead of Igbo man to rule me, let Fulani man rule me. These are Biafrans. And when you go close to review why these statements are being made, you will understand somebody have tampered with our value. Protect the value. The project will be protected. And so here in Biafra land, we destroy our value as it is happening already. You will not be able to save yourself. If you like, be Ijaw nation. If you like, be Igbo nation. If you like, be Efik nation, Ogoni nation. You cannot save yourself alone. And if indeed we must congregate around one another to be able to save ourselves, it is the value that will bring us together. Our fathers knew this truth. If you go to Abia State, for instance, can somebody tell me the relationship between Ite man and Imbiri man? I have said it constantly. Go and find out the secret behind these communities I will mention for you. It will shock you. Till today, after centuries of coexisting, people don't even know how it all began. Go and find out the relationship between Igbere man and Ite man in Abia State. Go and find out the relationship between Abereba man and Ngwa man. Go and find out the relationship between Arochukwu man and Akwa Ibom man. And when you get to Akwa Ibom, go and find out who is the Eka man in Akwa Ibom. And then when you come to River State, go and find out who is the Andone man inside River State. And now, these are component nations that make up Biafra. They coexisted. They understand the need why they must function as one impenetrable unit. And so over time, as indigenous people, they had respect for themselves because of their value system. And so if we come at this stage and say we want to restore Biafra, it is the value system that attracts everything we are doing. And so what is the value of Biafra nation today? What is the value now of the Biafran we are fighting for to restore today? Have you considered it? Many countries in the world today who are considered civilized or developed, as the case may be, have never for any reason compromised their value, which ultimately become the source of their greatness. And so if Biafrans must get to that level, our case cannot be different. We talk about our value as a nation, it must be respected. We talk about our value as a people, it must be protected. We talk about our values as a family, it must be protected. It comes with different ideology and mindset. And so the people of Biafra, the people fighting for Biafra, what are these values that we can present before the global community? What are these values that we can present before ourselves? What are these values that we can have among one another that will make us to be very proud of what we are doing? And so if you like, say you are not a Biafran. If you like, divide the Biafran agitation. If you like, destroy the value system. But I tell you the truth, the more you destroy the value, the weaker will become. The more you destroy this value, the weaker will become as a people. If somebody is disassociating from Biafra, there is a reason. And if somebody has to identify with Biafra, there is a reason. They are all tied to the value which you have placed on this very project. Once these values are broken, it becomes the end of such nation, people, or family. And that is why most of the things we are doing today, we want our people to see the truth. Let me show you how values are destroyed. Of course, the audios are trending online, but people deliberately destroyed the value. As a member of the DOS then, alongside with other noblemen like Mazu Bidiobinu, Dr. Kado, Mazu Chimefo, to mention but a few, we saw that our values is being destroyed. We presented this matter to the DOS. We said, this is not what we represent. It cannot be this way. The more we see all these things, the more it falls on deaf ears. China Sanguru is ranting everywhere. I will not believe that he deceived Nnamdi Kanu, but he is the one of the greatest demon. He's as a demon as Nnamdi Kanu. Before now, most of you will not know China Sanguru is just a common thief. But they are the one telling you, hey, Tajanibe is a thief, he's evil, he's this one. We will review this matter. This is a promise. You people will know them for who they truly are. God is the one who is fighting everything. They deliberately destroy the values of Biafra. Today, is Biafra now for Igbo nation, or is Biafra for everybody? Maybe you begin to get the point. Omukwe Mwanzi, Ruby Matthew, Akwara Basil, John Chukuma, to mention but a few. More Ndune Soku, Chijioke Otaji. All these people were declared to be buried alive by China Sanguru. He declared they must bury them alive. And he said it's Nnamdi Kanu that sent him. These people are not dead though. They gave them oath not to see what happened to them. But very soon they will understand that the earlier they tell the world what happened to them, the better. They are all in Anambra. Benjamin Madubugu supervising it with Obase. That is the value that will make other competent nations to come and say, oh, we are doing Biafra. This were where they start destroying Biafra nation. Our values, our position. And they continue. I will have to go and play a particular audio to review to you how the values are being destroyed. They hide inside the DOS. All they do is share money, divide money. If you tell them the truth, they tell you that you are a saboteur. Is that our value? You cannot break people like us. We cannot be broken. And so you have to see this truth. Today, the same weapon, the same strategy he used to destroy people is gradually destroying him. Chinasa Nworu, he came on their own radio. Yes, in fact, let's look at it. So you see how they destroy our value. Maybe you will be able to understand.
Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Chinasa Nworu is serving the indigenous people of Biafra in the Directorate of State. I'm coming this evening just to make this short observation and clarification on air. Mazalaze, where I am on air, this emergency calling now is because of, for a couple of days now, there are a lot of people have started again. When it seems we have kept things to keep the family going the way it's supposed to go, but some people are now trying to take this way we want to handle this thing to put their hands into our eyes, and that is not going to happen. I'm coming on air right now to make a clarification of those who are using the name of ESN and IPOB to raise funds that does not come to IPOB or goes to ESN. That is why I come on air. There is a flyer moving around, a Zoom meeting that they are going to. The person who is going to host this thing is Rabbi, Mrs. Bridget, and the Madam Oyibo. These are the people, their name, they say this Zoom meeting is on October 17th.
Now, we have to tell ourselves the truth. This is Chinasa Nworu. You have seen how many millions that were transferred to Chinasa Nworu. Over 4 million naira. By the same Madam Oyibo. To take care of supposedly unknown gunmen. ESN. As the case may be. Chinasa Nworu, now they have all hijacked IPOB, our money. They have hijacked the money. And I tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is not innocent. He's the one causing all this confusion. But we will know the truth. Chinasa Nworu now, the same Chinasa Nworu that used to tell Rabbi Charles, the emperor emissary, to attack everybody. I'm shocked now that Chinasa Nworu is attacking Rabbi Charles, emperor emissary. You better go and find out the meaning of this thing I tell you. Each time I tell you, they want to raise fund. Is it not about fund? Have you people not destroyed our value? Yes, it's true. We need fund. This project is a very high capital intensive project. You can't broadcast without money. You cannot be online without money. You cannot pass information without money. There are a lot of things we intend to do. But the finance is not there. Considering how most of you have been duped, it takes courage for us to come out and ask you, support the project. But until you begin to see the truth and the need to support the project, we will not influence you to do what you are not ready to do. But is it not about money? Chinasa Nworu now is threatening everybody. Because Rabbi Charles, Madam Oyibo, and the rest, they want to raise money. Is it not about money? They tell you are going to sit at home for 1 month. In Zumbe massacre, we are going to buy things for our people. We will give them palliative. And our people are watching and seeing how you are being bamboozled. To you in Eche Biafra. You are waiting for Biafra. We must protect this project. And to protect this project, we must protect our values. Let us continue. These are the value of people giving you.
This particular fundraising is not approved by the IPOB Directorate of State. We are not aware of this fundraising.
And so, who gave IPOB the mandate to decide who raise money and who don't raise money? Who gave Chinasa Nworu? If you notice the beginning of this clip, he didn't introduce that he's from Ongwa. Is he hiding now? That thing you are hiding. The day we will break the calabash for you on the street, you will see the level of evil you have done to yourself. And Chinasa Nworu, I serve the DOS. We know everything you are hiding. We trusted all of you. Where is Okefore and Aikerorueke? All of you entered underground to destroy certain individuals you already know that these people are innocent. I have the audio of Okefore telling them, even though he's right, let's do away with him. And most of you think you can cover this evil. Now, the more we review this evil, the more it affects our values as a people. He's coming to threaten you. Don't raise fund. Don't raise fund. Do you know how many Biafrans that calls us from the prison every day that they are hungry? Do you know some of them have spent more than 7, 5, 6 years in detention, and IPO punk don't care for them? These are from different tribes that make up the Biafra nation. So what is our value that can unite us here?
And I am using this opportunity this time because we have tried to be gentle in all these things we are doing. We are trying to respect people, but they don't want to respect themselves. You cannot be using the name of ESN and IPOB to raise money and we don't know where the money is going. Those who are clamoring to raise this money, what do they know about ESN? What do they know about ESN? Today, they are jumping around from one place to another in the name of ESN, trying to raise money in the name of ESN. And when they raise this money, they become King Kong. Most of them using the name of ESN to raise money and IPOB, and if it is not approved by the Directorate of State, this will be the last time this nonsense will happen. Because they raise this money, they refuse to release money for the men on ground. And I can say it on this radio, these particular people holding the money for ESN since 23rd of August, they have refused to release $1 for the taking care of the men on ground from 23rd of August. Instead, when we try to raise this topic, they start to blackmail somebody. They start to blackmail somebody's name. Since 23rd.
You can go and look for that audio and then listen to some of the threats he's issuing. He's telling you they refuse to release money. The money they raise for unknown gunmen, ESN. Who is the unknown gunman? Who is ESN? Where is the value? Where is the value which is supposed to be protected? Chinasa Nworu is the one of the evil there. But I still cannot understand, I cannot comprehend what is actually going on. You are in diaspora. You are doing well. Rabbi Charles, he can sing the whole world. He fought South African apartheid. He's the one who brought Obama into office. He's everything, the emperor emissary. Why are you people like a pack of wolves ravaging money that are meant to protect the people? Chinasa Nworu now want to turn Biafrans against these people. That hey, they owe the money. They did not release the money. China Sanguru, you are the ones stealing money meant for volunteers. If they talk, you kill them. They talk, you kill them. Now, understand what is going on and see how it will affect the reaction, the relationship between component member nations who are supposed to be part of this project. Because when we talk about value, I may not be able to pass my message clear, but if you listen to yourself deep down within you, you will see the truth. You will see the truth. And of course, I may have to use another example to point out to you the need why this project must be protected. This project must be protected. Our values must be restored and of course as well protected. When my brother Audio Guinea was online, he played the audio of a Biafran being tortured. By the same people they are telling you, oh, contribute money. We are feeding our men in the bush. I will come and explain that area. No man in the bush. And those of you who think it's all about the money, you get the money, you betray the next generation of Biafrans. My brother, we have a lot of job to do. And so when you are asking, what is the next way forward? The next way forward is to make sure that secondly, we restore our values.
Na mege hene ku Biafran for life. Oga biara akobla jika Biafra na ga bia. Ya kwa ya Biafran for life. Isi ya wota ya.
Woli hugelo says.
Na la dia na.
Woli hugelo for life. Woli hugelo.
Akobla ji. Asona tore. Bankuru mi. Amani ka. Biafran for life. Oga bere na akobla ji aka baji. Biafran for life oga bere. Biafran ji aka baji.
Juwa ne ku ya yine ku ya kai na ne.
Onye ngwa nwudere mmadụ na-achụ ya pepe ka o rie ya ọ na-agba olu mgbe nwudere ya ọ na-achịrị
Ebe mmele
mgbe ihe ga-eme
lele touch on Woli hugelo says oh Woli hugelo Woli hugelo na Woli hugelo ofihe bye I'm on side hook side of my home.
Kedu ọbara ụlọ n'oge buti nwọn n'ọnụ. Da nwudere wa brother mgbe agbara nwa. Emu ma idea enu. Na mi feke. Aha, ai na ha alwala we. Una agbapụ enweru hapụ be nna gị. Didi biri na hotel. Unu na hope. Be hope escalator ka eji apịarịsị. Bomb dị.
Iwo lo.
Onye na sponsor gị na shop.
I don't know how we got get the machine because of no job. Because they have the machine get sample. But sample. No matter the weight of elephant, no feel cut adequate. No feel stop Biafran to
No feel colonize it.
And now this is values that are being projected, that are being sampled for supposedly the Biafra nation we are fighting for. That man is an Igbo man and is being tortured by Igbo man. This horrific video, you can only see them coming from Libya when our people are being tortured. And it's happening already in Igbo land. Because Nnamdi Kanu want to give us Biafra. And some of you cannot even see this through, that the more you destroy these values, which are alien to us as a people, the more you destroy political structures, the more you destroy religious structure, the more you destroy economic structure, the more you destroy social structure. That is an adult. They on lighter, burning him with lighter. And now let's analyze it. I told Idoma man, you are a Biafran, come and follow us. Idoma man has his value. Idoma man has his way of functioning, and he followed us. And only to come and see this video. This video of unknown gunmen and ESM torturing Igbo man. The next thing you should ask is, if Igbo man can do this to his brother, I wonder what he will do to me. Those are the dangers of destroying our values. Only very few people understand that these people who are committing this heinous crime, this atrocity in Igbo land, are not actually Igbo people. They are evil men, and they must be exposed. We took our stand because we have to distance ourselves from this evil. Tell me how you can use this video to encourage our people. If Awusa Fulani man can take Igbo man in Benue State and turn him to Northernand, why can't Igbo man in Oka turn Ijaw man to Easternand? It all ties on our value. And the money they are raising, all this fund they are raising, China Sanwo-Olu is stealing, Madam Oyibo and Emperor Emissary, Rabbi Charles and group of company are raising, is to sponsor certain group of people to kill another people. They are the ESM, our men in the bush. Our men in the bush. Where is the value? Can you tell me what you have been doing that will make men and women to stand up and be willing to lay down their life for this project? It all ties on the value. When you look at the stories of people like George Washington, people like Abraham Lincoln, people like Nelson Mandela, Selassie and the rest of them, men who stood for their country, they saw something that is worth dying for. They saw something that is worth living for. And so if they have to die, yet will they preserve those values. So when we are trying to make some things clear to our people, they don't understand. Most of them anyway. What is the next way forward? The next way forward is to restore, to repair our values. This is not who we are. We have unknown government, they are in the bush. Nobody is in the bush. One of these days, I will explain to you how China Sanwo-Olu manipulate the people of Biafra, telling them that there are men in the bush, our men on the ground. I will give you the details. I will expose him so you know. Our men on the ground, they are hungry. He couldn't control the money. Madam Oyibo is not giving him the money. Check your activities. Check what you have been doing. Check your actions. How many people is he going to encourage to support this project? And so, in a nutshell, we are calling on Biafrans, people of South, South, and Southeast. We are calling on all of you. You must rise up. You must support the Biafran Restoration Project. Of course, you have your views and opinion. You have so much to say. But I tell you, the journey of 100 kilometers starts with a step. You are from Ugeb, you are from Tinapa, you are from Ogoja. Right there in Cross River State, Iyala, Idoma, Igala. You are Igbo, you are Ijo, you are Ogoni, you are Efik, Ibibio, Anangeka. Robo Ishekiri. Nobody is forcing anybody to be part of this Biafra. But we can reveal advantages it can give to us as a people. And some of which are not supposed to be discussed here. And when these values are revealed, you will see things are not as bad as you think they should be. So if you say you are a Biafran, it's okay. And if you say you are not a Biafran, as a German, as a Robo man, as a Shekiri man, my brother, there are a lot of Igbo people who say they are not Biafran. You know, what difference does it make? But the truth remains that the only thing that will make or resonate the desire of every Biafran to say they are Biafran, it is tied on the value we present to the people. What are the values we are presenting to the people now? And BBC Igbo is telling you, because no, our trial is coming. Enter fasting, dry fasting, and dry prayer. So it's now dry fasting and dry prayer. But the 150 days fasting and praying is not yet over now. We are entering another dry fasting and dry prayer. What are the values we are presenting before our people? If the South throw their weight on the Southeast, and the Southeast throw their weight on the South, we cannot be in this condition we are here today. But all these things are being controlled and manipulated by the value we present before the global community, the value we present before people. And of course, I will have to stop here and want to believe that this message is cleared. So if you say, what is the next way forward? The next way forward is you check what are your value, what value are you adding to this project? Are you a recruit? What is the impact, your impact on this project? You are hired to blackmail people. You are hired to lie against people. And everybody is observing. It doesn't matter. You cannot run away from this truth. And so at this moment, our lines are open. And you are free to call in and make your contribution. Understand that this project must be protected. Biafrans, you must rise up. Not until we are referred to the Westerners. Not until we are referred to as the Northerners. Not until we are referred to as the Easterners. My brother, we will or may not be able to have what it takes to protect our interest politically and otherwise. The number to call is plus 234 812 215 2971. That is our direct line. 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971 is our direct line on this platform. For the last time, our direct line is 081 221 52971, and then our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. That is our WhatsApp line. You are encouraged to call in and make your contribution, and understand that there is need for all of us to begin to impart positive values to this project. The blood of innocent Biafrans has been sacrificed too much on this project, and we will make sure it's not in vain. Let us come together, Biafrans across Biafra land, from the Cross River State down to the River State, down to Bayelsa State, to Delta State, down to Anambra State, to Edo State, down to Kogi State, down to Benue State, of course, partly, down to Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo State, Anambra State, Akwa Ibom State. This is the time we all have to project certain values that will help defend all that is left of us. I ask certain questions. I don't want to go in depth. What is the Ika people doing among the Efiks, the Bibio, and the Anangs? And what is the Abreba doing close to Ungwa? There are many issues. There are many things that survived. Achievement, greatness by our ancestors. These were a product of value. Values they can be proud of. Values that they can fight for. So if you are destroying our value as a people, you are invariably destroying the project. I'll be back in a minute.
The spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they flow like a river. I said the blood of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they flow like a Red Sea. Spirit of innocent Biafrans, where they massacre, where they rise like a big storm. Rise up, spiritually and physical. Rise up, upon anybody, with they again, this my freedom. Rise up, upon anybody.
Yes, a caller on the line, can you hear me? A caller on the line, can you hear me? And of course, that should be network problem.
People always a promise, you promised to be a friend. Yes, since amalgamation we see the suffer. They start to killing us since 1945. Till the today they are not satisfied. Yeah, hey. We're like a stranger in the land of scavengers. Then they kill us, then they eat us, so they make what of on us and our senators. Don't turn against us, they want to stop us, but they cannot stop us. Yeah, Biafra is unstoppable, unstoppable, it's unstoppable, because the fire is unquenchable, unquenchable, unquenchable. Freedom, if you're broken and a Biafra freedom, cause if you're broken and a Biafra freedom, make you freedom to go, because you fired and they too much, because you cried and they too much, because you suffered and they too much, in a nation, because you killing and they too much, because you suffered and they too much, because you cried and they too much, in a nation, My brother, rise up, yeah, let's marching into the promised land, our paradise. I am that I am, says the Lord, is a mighty man in battle. Whenever he say yes, nobody can say no. I say nobody can battle with the Lord. Papa, go, no, all the killing them are killing Biafrans in Nigeria. A million souls they want to kill before they go leave us as the Biafran. A million souls they want to kill before they go see us as a nation. Me they ask United Nations, me they ask European Union, my nation.
Tropical mix. Yes, of course, I am joined by one of us. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir. Good evening, sir, from you.
Good evening, my sister, Agwani. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Thank you, sir. Today, the thing did not just give me mouth to talk, but I must still talk. All the things I've been seeing on social media since today, the thing really kept me mute. I don't know what to say, but there's nothing we can do. We'll continue to talk so that those that we hear, and those that refuse to hear, at the end, whatever they see, they will take it that way. This night, I'm calling on all those that call themselves leaders or our leaders. They must stand up and do something. They should not continue this, allow this evil to continue growing wings. Because these tapes you played now, what you're going to play it later, no matter, he did not play, okay, I thought he played it finished, and you now played it again. I don't think that there is anybody on this planet Earth that will see this scam video, and the person will still accept what the people is talking about. I think one, if you want to get people to be around you, you will use something that is attractive, that you will use to get them attracted to yourself, just like the analysis you gave. We go and tell another ethnicity to come and join us. We are together, and the person comes to see you doing this kind of thing to your own blood. The person will run 440 now. Because when it comes to his own, you may not even have the opportunity of doing it to that level. You just kill off the person. This video they played now is just of the same magnitude with the one of the tied man and spread his legs and the hands and tied on the stick and cut off that man's manhood. Is an abomination. It's a sacrilege. These people are destroying our land. Not only the value, they have destroyed everything as far as the Igbo land is concerned. They have destroyed it. We are not known for this. I've never heard of this kind of evil since ever I was born till I get to this extent. I never heard of it. Even my parents or my grandparents never tell us stories and make mention of this kind of thing we are witnessing today. I don't know whether it's part of the end time they preach in the Bible, in the preaches in the church that we are seeing today. And the way I'm seeing the things is not even from the hands of the people we think that will come and do the evil bidding that is doing it now, rather than our own people is doing it upon our own head in our own land. It's only God will rise up to save his people. This is not what we bargained for. It's not what we bargained for at all, at all. And our leaders are seeing all these things. They are seeing all these things that they keep quiet. They keep quiet and still talking about getting somebody released. Somebody that they know that is the person that orchestrated all these things that we are going through. He started it before the co-evil people now came to hijack it and continued from where they stopped. He stopped. I don't know exactly what we are to be saying again. And the one that pains me a lot is that all these things going on, people that are hiding under bridge in abroad, that are not doing anything, seeking for asylum. You are looking for paper, you will be using the blood of our people to be seeking for asylum. Because all this video now, if not anyone they do now, it will now be exposed like this. That's how they normally did it before. They will now go and doctor it and carry other people's voice put and turn it to be another person that did it. If this one is not exposed immediately now, they would have taken it and go and doctor it and remove their own voice and put other people's voice and start saying it's Fulani, it's Fulani. But now there's no way they will do it again, because as that is happening, there are people that are bringing it out for the whole world to see. I don't actually know this kind of a thing, and they are watching it and kept quiet. There's one other audio I heard that followed this. Somebody posted that followed this very particular video. And this person is saying this thing is a military person is making that comment. And if a military man will make such kind of comment concerning this thing, you will know the mess that we are into already. Because this thing that is already on social media and that a military man made comment concerning it, they are going to carry the operation themselves. And they are over ready on what they are coming to do. And these people are clapping hands because you catch one man and go and start torturing one man inside one camp place when you waste him. By the time these people will now come with their anger, they will start killing both the innocent and the ones that are committing the crime if they see them. I don't know. The leadership of the southeastern state is supposed to stand up and do the right thing now, because they think the way I'm saying it is getting beyond repair. It's getting beyond repair. I tell you the gospel truth. If they fail to do something, or if the leadership is out of control from their hand, let them just say it, that they are no more capable of controlling or protecting our lives. So somebody will not sleep again and close two eyes. Let them give us the assurance that they are the one leading us. What is all this? So they will not allow their government to be hijacked by evil, and they are keeping them watching them. They will only say everything by mouth and they will not put action to it. My dear, you people have been saying it, and thank God you people came out to tell us the truth. Otherwise, by now, everybody would have gone. You may even be in your house, they will just call you, you will come out, you will not come back again, and nobody will know about it. I thank God for all this exposure. And that's why all of us now came to realize that we have been sold. We are not doing any agitation at all. They have sold the struggle, signed the seed and delivered. That's how it was sold on October 2019. And now it's another October. They are planning, thinking that it will come to take place again. I don't think it will ever happen again. Because as they claim that they are wicked, they are so strong, that this and that, there are some people that are stronger and more wicked than you people. The only thing is that people will not, there's nothing in my place now, they are the two are we are at the same time. And you cannot, two wrongs does not make right. That's why other people are still following things the right way it's supposed to be. And they are gallivanting everywhere thinking that too strong. People are observing you, they are watching you. Keep on exposing yourself and doing the evil. Let me see how you continue denying that it's not you people that are committing this evil. The one that called himself Chinasamuru, he was yesterday threatening all the ones that he's threatening. But I thank God that the people he is threatening in the USA, they are not in Biafra land with us. When he issued his threat, he even continued saying it in Igbo that whatever they want, they should come out, let two of them do it. Let them do it. I don't know whether it's physical fight or spiritual fight. And he forgot that somebody that says that he is saying the right thing. He came on a whole Radio Biafra. He came there. You did not tell us where you stay. Not introduce yourself and where you come from. But the people on the land always stay where they come from and where they stay. And all the people abroad, nobody come on without mentioning where he comes from and where he stays. You always come to threat people and you never mentioned where you come from and you never mentioned where you stay. People have known that they talked about Kuwait, and rumor carried it that you have sneaked out of Kuwait. You are somewhere and the people know that place you and I think that they didn't know. And that's why you come on and now you did not mention that place. You cover it up and start issuing threats. The people you are issuing the threats, they are there listening to you. They will still come up and give their own. I think two strong men now are jamming each other because people have done it to those that didn't have strength and they are here just only talking, telling people, look at what is going on. Those people that have the same kind of strength you have because of you are recruited to do the same job. We face yourselves now and do it. You listen to the one in Finland that is drinking tea, dancing around in his parlor. He still hate his own aspect of it. All of you will do your heads together at the end. You will tell us how you people overcome. So I just want to encourage you, my dear, for the good work you people are doing. We go nowhere. We must stand gidigba on the ground to whatever is going to be. But what I know is that body that has clean hand and clean heart, there's nothing devil can do to that person. Devil must roll, but after rolling, it will still disappear because his ingredient or any of his component that is in our hand. Our hands are clean. If we go to all those people that they have done and wipe together in the same place in their occultic kingdom. Whenever whatever thing they do, the gods in heaven, his power supersedes every other power. Whatever they are doing, God himself will neutralize it and it will amount to nothing. And the evil they are committing in our land, that evil will be their portion, either today, tomorrow, or next tomorrow to come. But I know truth is always standing tall, and it will continue to stand tall. And the evil they are committing will bounce back on them. When they themselves and their generation will be wiped out. Shall it be? Thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
Good night from here.
Thank you very much, my sister. We must continue. The people of Biafra must understand. For us to be able to get this Biafra, there is need to preserve our values. There is need to preserve our values. These are things you don't even consider. Most people don't consider it as being important. But they have a great role to play. What is the next way forward? And somebody say, what are you people doing? We want to restore our country. what different will it make? You have a country already and you want to restore another country. And then you begin to outline the values. You want a country where we can have access to justice system. You say, you mean you want a country where you can have access to justice system? We say yes. And then the question should be, the one that they are torturing with light, have they given him access to justice system? Or is point and kill? They are shouting, hey, now they cannot give him fair hearing, fair hearing. How many people did now they cannot give fair hearing? It's just like Chinasa Sanguru, the criminal. Hey, nobody can raise money. Oh, don't raise any money. Oh, only we go raise money. Oh, nobody should raise money. Oh. Who owns that money? These are those values. These are the signals. These are the information that is being analyzed by component member nations about this Biafra. What are our values? How much are we protecting it? The people of Biafra must rise up together and disassociate from this evil. We know how it functions. If you fail to present your values for people to see who you really are, they'll mess you up, they mesmerize you. You want justice. You want freedom, but you enslave everybody. They're torturing the man. And I'm sure he sleeps in the hotel. He has run out of his house. But who gave you that power to do that? Oh, you are giving us a nation. Is that the value we project? Is that the pattern that Indians used to get their complete freedom from the British? For Bangladesh and other countries that break out of India, was this what they did? How many South African people did Nelson Mandela have to kill? People stood. People like Miriam Makeba, they stood their ground with their music. They went around the world exposing evil and reinstalled Mama Africa. But of course, we do not expect that everybody will applaud you, because after her musical tour, when it was time for her to return home to South Africa, she was asked not to return and was sent on political exile for 27 years. What are the values that will make people to stand up? We're looking at the issue of Julius Iwe-Talago and the rest of it. If we are able to project a sustainable value, you will see men and women will lay down their substance. Men and women will lay down their life. We have seen it happen before. But today that value system is being destroyed. Protecting our value is as much as important as protecting the project, the Biafran Restoration Project. Don't let anybody deceive you. And of course, our lines are open. And if you have access to this platform, you are free to call in to make your own contribution. But in the essence of that, we are inching closer to the end of this program. the people of Biafra must begin to review the kind of image we're projecting to the global community. And every one of us, from the south and from the southeast, must understand that your opinion about the Biafra Restoration Project should not be an issue, but rather having the privilege to reveal the purpose of this project will do all of us a whole lot of good. And those of us who are encouraging the killing of our people, those of us encouraging the torturing of our people, those of us setting our people up, we cannot ignore you. And that is why we begin to expose your actions, because your actions definitely damages our value. It is our value that we'll fight to protect. The Nigerian state has concluded the arrangement, and what they will do in next 10 years is on paper already. But the people of Biafra, do we have anything on paper? And come to think about it, talking about money, they are raising fund. Who is in control? Because the last time I checked, Accountant General Nnamdi Kanu, Biafran judicial system Nnamdi Kanu. Who live and who die? Nnamdi Kanu. Is that the value of the new nation we fight to project? And so, if you want to know the next way forward, this is the time for us to redefine our value system. And on this note, I'll sign off from here and ask the people of Biafra to be vigilant. We are not going anywhere. It is Biafra or Biafra. Good night from here, and God be with us all.
I think it's time to lay it all out. Can I hear my snare drum?
Yeah, keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
That's okay, thank you. Check command. Mess on my own this. Walking down the miles in the long journey. Yeah, people said we are nobody, but we know certainly we are somebody. Yeah, time is so hard. These days are like nights, yet we struggle hard to see we get to the light. Like brothers and sisters, we join our hands to work hard. Yeah, and we are making sure that we get to the
Yes, I think I have a caller on the WhatsApp. If you can hear me, caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
So the enemies suing the government. Yeah, from blood, passed through with love. But we have Chukwuka Kabiyama, nothing goes wrong. Blacks rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Yeah, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA.
Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mazonibe. Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here, OBDK.
This is OBDK calling from Italy.
You're welcome.
I greet you, bro. I greet Biafrans all over the world. I greet the founder of Biafra Nation Alliance and the Biafra federal government for their job they're doing. I want to use this opportunity to condemn what is going on in our land at this time. So I don't care who want to hear this voice, how you want to take it, but all I'm trying to say is to consider what is going on in our land at this time, if it's proper, if it's what's supposed to be going on in our land, if our land is supposed to meant to be like a terrorist zone or a red zone area, if we are frustrated to turn our land to what we don't dream to do, because I think every Igbo man or every Biafran person wants good for our own self, and we all know what we said we are looking for. We are looking for justice and equity. We are looking for a place where we will be and will speak our mind. We contribute for the development. We should not be a follow people, but we should be involved in the development of our people in every aspect of life. So at this time now, what is going on in Biafran land, if we don't stand up and say it should stop, then it means that we are ready to destroy the land and to make the land to become a place where only people that is strong is going to stay. Then it's good. But they should think the legacy that they want to leave to our children, to what is going to come ahead of us. Because the video I saw today in the social media, this is not a surprise to me, because I saw something in Igbo land. You see somebody that have an enemy, somebody that hates somebody, you're going to go and point him and say this person did this or that, and somebody will bring him and torture him and up to kill him. So, as our people is supporting what is going on, they should be ready for more of these things, and the more dangerous one is about to come for them. So, the earlier is better we all stand and come to talk how we should tackle our problem together. Because tackling our problem means that anybody that is causing problem or supporting killing people, adopting people, burning them, that person should think twice, because it's human being we want to restore. So even though our brothers will find them, they are guilty of what they do, what they say they do, they have to keep them. If you have a prison, you put them to the prison and give them a trial. So it's not that you come to carry somebody like this. You are trying to restore, like how can I call it, to become like a democratic nation, like the people that is going to adopt humanity, as the first resources. So now you are trying to treat the same people with an opposite hand, like the same thing that that make us to go away, that we are saying that we are receiving from Nigeria. And after the war, I know that Nigerian government have been killing the Igbos, they have been killing the Biafrans one way or the other. But we have to avoid them. We should not provoke them the more. So, and as our brother always said, that if you want to get something from a strong person that is stronger than you, you have to go with your own knowledge. So this is the word of Mr. Raymond. He said, if you are going to take anything that is a strong person, you're going to take something that belongs to you for a hand, you have to go there with knowledge. So not with you want to go with the same power you are trying to show. You carry somebody, you bring him, you burn him, you do him this. This is the same people we want to save. So let me talk some more because I know you close now. So all I am calling this night, if anybody knows that he's doing this thing, he's supporting them, they should not support them anymore. Should not support them. You should come, we talk, we make a dialogue how we are going to restore peace in our place first. Then we come to talk of what we want. Because killing our brothers and sisters will not be the solution of our problem. It's going to take us back. For me, this is a sabotage to Biafran struggle. Because you're not giving a good example, you're not prepared. So please, we should adopt the real way to restore a nation, not because of our sentiment or as we think that it's going to be. So please, Biafrans all over the whole world, listen, let us come together and drop the guns. Whenever you have your gun, you drop your gun. It's only talk that we're going to solve our problem or to have a solution to our problem. So, Mr. George Onyibe, let me stop here. And I want to announce this to our brothers who is here in Europe. If you like the movement, which we am the Europe admin, the Afro National Alliance, if you want to be involved, what you're doing, we are trying to save the humanity, we are trying to restore Biafra. So, in restoring Biafra, we want to go to the right way, to the normal way. We have the opportunities to hear our voice, but we have to prepare ourselves. It's not what one man have to give to you. Because it should be a collective idea in where you are. How you showcase yourself in the community anywhere you are. This is what can bring people to notice whom you are, not to stand and go and demonstrate in the street. So nothing has put in place. Nowhere you see that having any seminar talking about Biafra or any conference talking about Biafra. You have not seen anything like that all these years. And we keep on doing things that the people are still looking at us that we are the lower people, and they're telling us that we are nothing and that we are still acting as nothing. So we should come together. The only thing that can restore Biafra is unity, and to lay a good legacy onto human rights, quote, the United Nations Convention. So, Biafra, if you're in Europe, you want to be among us, call my number. My number is +39 351 04 7169. So if you're in Europe, you call me. If you want to seek asylum, if you want any advice, we can give to you. We can give you. We are all brothers. Our main motive is to restore Biafra and to give our brothers support in the diaspora, because you are the Biafra. You as person is the Biafra. So your life is important for us. This is why we are talking about this issue. So God bless Biafrans, God bless Onyibe, God bless Biafra National Alliance, and God bless Biafra Nation, Biafra Federal Government. Thank you, Mr. George Onyibe, for giving me this time.
Thank you, my brother. The pleasure is all mine. Good night from here. And of course, the people of Biafra must begin to work hard towards ensuring that our values are not destroyed. When Mazim Efo said the heart of this project will not see corruption, he was making effort. They were trying to make people understand we cannot destroy our value. And the way forward, one of the way forward is to repolish the image of Biafra. The Biafra Restoration Project is not unknown gunmen. Biafra Restoration Project is not ESM. Biafra Restoration Project is not all this Yahoo or career freedom fighter. It is about the people who seek to control their destiny, who seek to be the author of their destiny. And many things go with that. Good night, and God be with you.
Biafrans got talent.
Let the sunrise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Save my life. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life.
Chukwu King Biama, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray.
Oh, just save the lives. We are your children, save our lives. We are like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life.
Save my life. Save my life.
Chukwu
Almighty Father. We are begging you, please.
We ain't been living here in the zoo. You put them and set us free. We are begging you.
See my people stay a crying. Chup up them up with their dying. Save our land, we beg you for love.
tears in my eyes every day. I dey cry. Nothing else I'm asking for. Lord, give me Biafra or I die. We need a clearer picture, a better future, a better future. The Lord.
Freedom is what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Save my life, Papa.
Give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please. We are begging you, please. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now. Chukwu can take all the glory and praise. Send your son to give me life. Set your hands and keep me
Give us Biafra. Save my life. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
Alele lebugum, iwe webugum, obia bawagum, ndio chichi
I know you can feel our anguish, but don't let us perish in the hands of our enemies.